World War II was filled with brutal battles, but for many American soldiers, one enemy stood out as the hardest they ever faced: the German Wehrmacht. This wasn't just about equipment or tactics. This was a clash of training, terrain, fear, and brutal realities that hit USA. In this video, we break down what made fighting the Germans so difficult and why so many US soldiers described them as toughest enemy in the war. When American troops arrived in North Africa, Italy, and later in France, they quickly faced the shocking truth. German soldiers had been training for war for years. Many Wehrmacht troops were veterans of Poland, France, and the Eastern Front, disciplined and drilled to perfection, fighting on home soil with everything to lose. By contrast, many American units were new to combat, led by officers experiencing battle for the first time, still learning how to coordinate armor, infantry, and artillery. The Germans weren't just experienced, they were professionals. They executed coordinated retreats, counterattacks, and flanking maneuvers with precision that surprised US troops. Again and again, a US veteran once said the Germans taught us how to fight the hard way. German commanders were masters of defensive warfare. They didn't just hold positions, they shaped the entire battlefield. They used hidden snipers, interlocking machine gun nests, deadly mortar fire fallback positions that created traps, perfect use of high ground and forest. Even a small German unit could hold off a much larger American force because they understood how to delay, bleed, and then withdraw. Their doctrine emphasized initiative, meaning even low-ranking soldiers were allowed to make battlefield decisions. This gave the German army a flexibility that surprised USA troops who were used to stricter command structure. Many Americans imagined war in Europe as open fields, but the reality was completely different. Fighting across Europe meant the dense hedgerows of Normandy, the mountains of Italy, the forests of the Ardennes, ruined city streets in Germany. The hedgerows alone became legendary. Each one was a mini fortresstic walls of earth and vegetation that hid machine guns and ambushes. A US soldier described Normandy as 1,000-liter wars, every field its own battlefield. Germany's defenders used the terrain better than anyone. The land itself became a weapon. German tanks were another nightmare, while US Shermans were reliable and fast. They often faced German Panthers and Tigers that had thicker armor, longer range guns, better optics, more accurate fire. A Sherman needed 3 to 5 tanks firing together to knock out a Tiger from the front. Meanwhile, the Tiger could destroy a Sherman from over a kilometer away. American tank crews learned to survive by using speed numbers,
flanking maneuvers, artillery support, but the psychological impact was huge. Hearing the rumble of a Tiger tank in the distance was enough to terrify an entire unit. There are two feared weapons dominated the battlefield. One, German artillery. German artillery spotting was incredibly accurate. They used forward observers and radio teams who were well trained at calling fire within seconds. Incoming shells were so precise that USA troops often had to dig foxholes as deep as possible just to survive. 2. The MG-42 Hitler's Busso. This machine gun fired up to 1,500 rounds per minute, the fastest of the war. Its terrifying buzzing sound could pin entire platoons to the ground. American soldiers described it as the scariest sound on the front well-placed MG-42s could stop an attack before it even began. US soldiers also had to deal with brutal conditions. Freezing winters in Belgium, mud that swallowed vehicles in Italy, rain that turned roads into rivers, supply problems during rapid advances. During the Battle of the Bulge, many US troops didn't even have proper winter uniforms. Meanwhile, German soldiers used camouflage, white winter gear, and prepared defensive lines. Fatigue, cold, hunger, and lack of sleep made every German attack feel twice as hard as the Allies pushed deeper into Germany. The fighting became even more desperate. Some German units refused to surrender even when surrounded. Hitler's orders demanded no retreat, and many officers carried them out strictly. American soldiers faced booby-trapped houses, children and old men armed in the Volkssturm. Last, stand units defending every street, suicide attacks from small groups. The deeper the Americans advanced, the fiercer the resistance became. In the end, US soldiers didn't win because they were stronger or better equipped. They won because they adapted, worked as a team, used their mobility and logistics, and kept pushing forward despite the brutal fighting. The German army was one of the toughest opponents in history, and the soldiers who faced them carried those memories for the rest of their lives.